Matt, Ben, you've been here before. You know the deal. We're sending you home to recreate an iconic weapon from history. However, there's a twist.
Of course.
You knew there would be. Because you are both Forged in Fire champions, we have decided to bring back an extremely challenging weapon. The Scottish Claymore.
Claymore! Yeah. Enjoy.
This massive two-handed sword was wielded by Scottish Highlanders as early as 1490. Made famous in modern pop culture by the film Braveheart, its impressive size and length made it a fearsome weapon. The Claymore is easily recognizable by its quatrefoil crossguard and angled arms. Due to its large size, the heavy sword was usually swung with two hands. It was so deadly, it was nicknamed the Slaughter Sword by the English who faced it on the battlefield. Because of its prowess, the Claymore was a mainstay of the Scottish army for nearly 2 centuries. Good luck, bladesmiths. We'll see you in 5 days.
Good luck, man.
Today I plan to get 2 billets of Damascus welded up, hopefully twisted, maybe welded to each other. It'll be a good day if I could get all 3 of those things done. The big forge just wasn't working right. It was coughing and spitting, so I had to retire it and just do everything in the smaller forge. It's tougher to work with the smaller forge because it's not as hot. I'm 5 hours in, I haven't even gotten the metal to start making the sword yet, so it's just one of those setbacks that could really bite you.
Plan today, first thing is to profile it, grind it, get that thing into heat treat as fast as possible.
I just grind. I'm grinding and grinding and grinding, and I'm trying to get as much done as I can.
And then I'll run into a major issue. There is a little thin spot that I didn't mean to put in there. Just chasing it. It's getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Gonna have to go with it, though, because it's not flexing weird there. It just looks weird. But when you're under a time crunch and you rush, that's what happens. Let's just say I made that traditionally thin.
So it's the beginning of day 3. I finally got the blade drawn out and ready for heat treat. This is the largest quench I've ever done. It's making me quite nervous. I'm adding salt to make sure it's the right height when I put the sword in. My major concern with the quench today, I have to watch for warping and any kind of twisting. You know, it's a big, long blade, a tiny little twist. You can almost corkscrew the thing, so I just have to be really careful. I'm very happy. The quench seemed to go really well. Sword is still straight. It's a good day.
So yesterday, I got the sword rough assembled. I got the handle core fit and the guard roughed out. I'm feeling pretty confident I'm gonna get done, and I am exhausted. There's 2 ways to become rich as a knife maker. Start with a small fortune, start with a large one. And I'm not a rich person, so $10,000 would definitely help. That was me. So I suck cutting with a 2-handed sword. I think my sword is capable of cutting much better than that. We'll see what happens.
It's day 5. At the end of last night, I was very, very happy with my progress. Pulling a sword out of the etch for the first time was one of my favorite parts. I hose it down, and I get my first glimpse of the pattern that's in that blade. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've got a long list of things that I need to do. It's just time to get to work. I kind of feel like a surrogate mother. I spent an entire week making this thing and putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it. But I think I made something amazing. Can't imagine what would beat it.
Ben, Matt, welcome to the gun range.
I think Ben is terrified. The idea of somebody shooting a sword. I was the first time, too, so I understand.
As you can see, we've brought back a test worthy of a champion's blade. Bullet splitting. Each of your blades will be locked into a vise. Then we'll fire a single round at your blades to test their edge retention and strength. If your weapons are strong, should split the bullet no problem. If they're not strong, well, your blade could shatter entirely. Good luck. Matt, you're up first. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah. Nice.
You got a couple little dimples on the edge there, just a little bit dulled, but everything held up beautifully. Good job, Matt.
Thank you.
Ben, you're up. Are you ready?
Sure, let's do it.
Got it.
Let's get it ready.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, that sucker just fragmented. He's got a lot more profile than a blade.
Well, Ben, the only problem I could see is rubbed a little bit of your etch off, did nothing at all to the blade. Edge is still perfect.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, the Scottish Claymore, as you know, was a brutal weapon on the battlefield. So to test the sharpness of your blades, I'm going to take a single blow through both these front legs of the horse, simulated with sugarcane. If your blades are sharp, they should pass right through. Matt, you're up. Are you ready?
Yeah, kill the horse.
Matt, this weapon is so amazingly light and flexible as well that when I hit, there was no resistance. It literally passed right through the legs. I was through them before I knew it. Well done, Matt. Really well done. Ben, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's give it a try.
He's still down.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, it cut cleanly through the first leg. Kind of bogged down in the second leg, unlike Matt's. And I have a feeling it's the width of the profile up here, just slowing it down a bit. But I don't think that horse is running ever again. Nicely done, Ben.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, this is the kill test. To see how lethal your blades are, I will take your Claymore and I will try to cut through these pig carcasses with one chop. As you know, last season, both Claymores suffered catastrophic failures on this very test. Let's see how much lethal damage your blades can do. Matt, you're up first. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Let's do this.
It didn't break. That's the important part.
Matt, I love the feel of your blade. It feels very comfortable in the hands. It's very easy to maneuver. It was sharp enough to cut through in terms of lacerating, but it's just so flexible it didn't go through. For this test, sir, it will not kill.
I'm pissed at that pig right now.
Ben, you're up next. You ready?
Hope so.
Let's do this. Ben, this blade just sliced all the way through that carcass. It's flexible. It's got a good feel to the cut. This, sir, will kill.
Thanks.
Good job.
Matt, Ben, welcome back. The judges have evaluated your weapon's performance and construction. It was difficult, but they've made their final decision. Gentlemen, both of your weapons are bulletproof, they're sharp, and they're deadly. But today, there can only be one Forged in Fire champion. Ben, congratulations. You are our first two-time Forged in Fire champion. Great job. Matt, I have to ask you to surrender your Scottish Claymore.
I'm a Forged in Fire champion. That's never gonna go away. I don't feel like I failed in this. I don't feel like I'm a loser in this or anything. I just feel like Ben did slightly better, and that's awesome.
Ben, you are our first and only two-time Forged in Fire champion. You will also be receiving that check for 10 grand.
Your Claymore is a thing of beauty, not only to look at, but to wield.
I'm a loss for words.
Thank you very much. Oh, my God. I am the Forged in Fire champion of champions. I can't believe it. The people I was competing against are so good. To actually come out and win this thing, it's absolutely amazing.